Ed McCurvey, District 4. I want to talk about Lombardi. It is 2023. The school was put in 2013 and began to operate. Some of the money that was allocated from the EIR to put the school in 2006, which was 17 years ago, was allocated for traffic. And I would like to talk about that EIR for a minute because the traffic continues to be a problem. In the EIR from 2006, Castle Avenue and the abandonment at Castle Avenue, which was the throughway at that time that was abandoned in 1985, was mentioned in that EIR 51 times. It is the solution that moves the traffic back to Matthew and back north to Grand. It was the original city plan a generation ago. We still are sitting on it for 17 years. The school board made an agreement with this council years ago to capture that abandonment and reverse that abandonment and fix the traffic problem. In that EIR, it makes very clear that if you use Castle, you don't have to put a light on Lombardi and Westfield, and you don't have to put a light on Matthew and Westfield because the traffic will move off to Newcomb, it'll move off in another direction, and all of that traffic will not be concentrated where it is now, which is a safety hazard. It's taking away some of the resources, and it's causing problems in that area of the city now for 10 years. We knew about this 17 years ago. We need to finish what we started, even though those things were done before this council was seated. We need to make sure that we're following through with those things because there's some money that's allocated in the Brookside subdivision to put those lights in, and the previous agreement was that you wouldn't need to put those lights in if you put Castle through. And there's an area there where Ben Ennis owns that property, and he stood to put in a private area, in a private road. And then now we have gone in and said, well, let's try to put a Band-Aid on the Lombardi issue and build a different S-turn over there, and we're going to pay for it, and Ben Ennis and his group is going to benefit from that. When he sits right on Castle and an abandonment that happened in 1985, we should go back and get that road, and we should fix this problem, and it will solve the areas of traffic over there for everyone in that part of the city. It's long overdue. Let's roll our sleeves up, and let's get this thing across the finish line.
Thank you, Mr. McCurvey. Is there anyone else who would like to come forward?